Presenting summer's biggest blockbuster. It's the world premiere of the new Geauga Lake and Wildwater Kingdom. For one low price, enjoy over 50 rides and attractions, including 10 adrenaline-pumping coasters, a new 3D 4D sci-fi movie, a 4D simulator ride, the Peanuts Gang, and an entire new kingdom of splash-tacular fun. The new Geauga Lake and Wildwater Kingdom.
Geauga Lake Amusement Park, formerly located in Aurora, Ohio, was a beloved destination for thrill seekers and families alike before its closure in 2007. Originally opened in 1887 as a small lakeside resort, Geauga Lake evolved over the years into one of Ohio's premier amusement parks, boasting a huge collection of rides and attractions.
On a summer day at Geauga Lake, you could expect a plethora of thrilling rides, family-friendly attractions, and a water park. The park was home to several roller coasters, including the Big Dipper, which may just have a past that's rooted in the park's history. Other notable rides included Raging Wolf Bob's, Villain, and X-Flight, each offering its own unique twist on high-speed excitement. Geauga Lake was a great park for what it was, and unfortunate circumstances led to the closure of the park in 2007. Since then, many have wandered the abandoned grounds, wondered what it would look like today, and even gotten to ride some relocated roller coasters as well.
And just to be clear, the grounds have been developed over time now, so this is no longer an abandoned site and everything, so you can't go looking for any of this stuff. This is from the past, so everybody, welcome back to Ghoster Coasters, and today we are taking a trip down memory lane to Geauga Lake. But first, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and join the spooky community. Now, back to what's lurking around the corners at Geauga Lake. As night falls and the moon casts its glowy glow over the abandoned park, one cannot help but wonder what other mysteries were once hidden within its crumbling walls and overgrown pathways. For Geauga Lake Amusement Park, it's more than just a relic of the past. It's a portal to a realm where the line between the living and the dead blurs, and the spirits of the past refuse to rest in peace. Among the old dilapidated structures and overgrown pathways, the tales of the ghostly encounters and inexplicable phenomena were lingering like phantoms in the night.
The most chilling stories emanated from the Big Dipper roller coaster. The ballroom was once alive with music, and then there is the legend of the White Lady. The park has a tale of its own and past rooted deeply, so let's take a closer look at some of these legends surrounding the park.
Ghost hunting groups and paranormal enthusiasts were once drawn to Geauga Lake in hopes of capturing evidence of the reported hauntings. Some ghost hunters claim to have captured EVPs and anomalous sounds during their investigations at Geauga Lake, and alleged sightings including orbs, shadowy figures, and unexplained lights. Many individuals who had visited Geauga Lake reported personal experiences with paranormal phenomena, such as feeling an eerie presence, hearing unexplained noises, or witnessing apparitions. One of the first mysteries of the park surrounds the White Lady, who has quite the history at the park.
The legend of the White Lady has been deeply ingrained in the lore surrounding Geauga Lake Amusement Park, with numerous sightings reported over the years. Descriptions of her ghostly form vary, but she is often depicted as a ghostly figure clad in a flowing white gown. Some versions of the tale suggest that the White Lady is searching for her lost child, adding a tragic element to her ghostly presence. Sightings of her drifting through the deserted pathways and overgrown foliage of the park serve as an eerie reminder of the past that refuses to be forgotten.
These detailed accounts paint a vivid picture of the paranormal activity that was said to haunt Geauga Lake Amusement Park, weaving a tapestry of ghostly legends and chilling encounters that continue to captivate the imagination of those brave enough to have explored its abandoned grounds at one point in time.
The park also had a hotel, and that is said to be a hub of paranormal activity. The Hotel Breaker now stands as a haunted relic of the park's glory days. Guests and staff members alike have experienced unexplained phenomena within its walls, including feelings of unease in dimly lit corridors and empty rooms. Cold spots where the temperature drops serve as a tangible reminder of the spectral presence that is said to inhabit the hotel. Some have speculated that these chilling anomalies are manifestations of the restless spirits that linger within.
Reports of objects moving on their own and disembodied voices further contributed to the hotel's haunted reputation, leaving visitors questioning what unseen forces may be at work within its confines. Another place of interest was the ballroom. The tragic accident that occurred during a dance at the park's ballroom has left behind a lingering aura of sorrow and unrest. Eerie occurrences such as phantom music and the sound of dancing footsteps create an unsettling atmosphere within the abandoned space, despite the absence of any living souls.
Witnesses have reported encountering the apparition of a woman clad in a flowing white dress, gliding across the ballroom floor as if trapped in a perpetual reenactment of the events that led to her untimely demise. One visitor claimed to have had a chilling experience while exploring the abandoned ballroom at Geauga Lake. As they walked through the dimly lit space, they suddenly heard the faint strains of music echoing through the air. Despite the absence of any living musicians, the haunting melody seemed to emulate from nowhere, sending shivers down their spine. The phantom spirit.
The visitor who reported hearing phantom music in the abandoned ballroom described the experience as deeply unsettling. They recounted how the haunting melody seemed to grow louder as they approached the center of the room, filling the air with an otherworldly presence. Despite searching the area thoroughly, they found no source for the music and eventually left the ballroom feeling unnerved by the inexplicable encounter. And one of the biggest pieces of the park's haunted lore and history, the Big Dipper roller coaster, which is said to have had some ghostly attachments and past history to it. So let's get into the haunting of the Big Dipper.
The lingering presence of the maintenance worker who met a tragic end while working on the Big Dipper adds a chilling dimension to the abandoned coaster. Witnesses have described hearing blood-curdling screams echoing through the silent park, seemingly emanating from the vicinity of the roller coaster's tracks.
Despite the park having been deserted for years, visitors reported witnessing strange phenomena such as lights flickering on and off along the structure of the coaster, as if someone or something is tampering with the electrical systems. Shadowy figures were moving around the coaster, especially under the cover of darkness, according to witnesses, and that contributed to the unsettling ambiance of the park. Some have likened these apparitions to a figure dressed in outdated work attire, perhaps representing the ghost of an ill-fated maintenance worker.
Another witness reported seeing a ghostly figure while exploring the area near the Big Dipper roller coaster. As they approached the ride, they saw an apparition moving among the tracks through the darkness. The figure appeared to be dressed in old-fashioned clothing, lending an eerie and unsettling aura to the encounter. But the sightings don't stop there. Campers who reported hearing disembodied voices in the abandoned park described the experience as both unnerving and surreal. They recounted how the voices seemed to carry on conversations in hushed tones, drifting through the darkness like whispers from another realm, hearing disembodied voices through the abandoned park late at night.
These phantom conversations seemed to come from all directions, despite there being no visible signs of anyone else in the vicinity. Despite shining flashlights and calling out to investigate, the campers found no trace of any living individuals nearby, leading them to speculate about the origin of the mysterious voices. Geauga Lake has a rich history in the amusement park industry from its glory days to the longing for summer days spent at the park many years ago. The park stands as a former ode to amusement fun in the area, taking on many iterations and forms over the years.
But the eerie backdrop of the rotting past and former park left many visitors still wandering the nights. Under darkness and silence rest the spirits of the park's past. Some believe these to be legends and folklore passed on over the years, and others believe the former park truly was haunted.
We hope you guys enjoyed another episode of Haunted Amusement Parks, taking a trip to Geauga Lake and talking about the past visitors that may still have been remaining before it obviously got redeveloped. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and join the spooky community today. Let us know if you have a favorite memory from Geauga Lake or ever got to visit. If you had an experience, be sure to let us know down below, and smash that like button, everyone. It greatly helps the channel, and we couldn't do it without all of you.
As always, thank you for being a part of our spooky community
And for Coaster Ghostin' with Ghoster Coasters.